Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name's Mia and it's so great having you in today. Tiffany and I are very excited if you're new here for today's speed build. So we'll be working on the inside of her home. She requested a celebrity hangout, which includes a lot of elegant pieces, so lots of elegant furniture will be used. And I'm still figuring out the exterior, but if you enjoy Animal Crossing speed builds such as this, please remember to like this video, hit that subscription button and turn on those notifications as I put out new videos weekly. And if there's anything in particular you would love to see me build, please leave that in the comments and I can add it to my list as I start working through other ideas. So I'm gonna make Tiffany's home the largest size possible with a 10 by 10. We're gonna eventually create a second story for her, but the style that we're going for is a Victorian style Christmas. So I really like this dark black wood in contrast with the light wood. And I got some ideas from Pinterest from some real life photos where they had a lot of art like this placed on the wall. So because of that reason, I'm actually starting with the wall paintings first. Normally I save the wall items towards the end of my build, but just for this corner, we're gonna go ahead and get that nice layout here and then just start the living room flow from this area. So even though I'm not fully going, I guess, with her celebrity hideout theme, I kind of feel like I'm incorporating it mainly because I am meeting a lot of the order items that Tiffany requested. But to me, this is like a holiday getaway for a celebrity, which is what she wants. But we're going to incorporate it with the season. So I really love this elegant furniture. This is going to be a little more simplistic build. It's mainly going to focus with a bunch of items and not too many fancy tricks. So as you start to see me finding the items for that Christmas build, keep in mind that if you find yourself ever struggling with an interior, this one actually took me quite a while to figure out. I spent, oh my gosh, I think over 4 hours figuring out how to put this together. And then when I do it as a speed build, it took about 30 minutes. So don't ever feel discouraged if something doesn't work out the first day. I kind of had to take a break away from this area as well. But I am going to show you what the wall layout is going to look like. But I'm going to remove those wall partitions just so you can see the living room come together. So we're going to go with some really festive looking colors, the traditional Christmas colors of red, green, and white. And I actually got inspired also with the color palette based off of Brewster's Cafe. So I really love how he's got all of the dark tones with the green, and I just love how green and brown look together. So I'll be working on the living room area and I will be back in just a moment to talk some more about my process. Now that we've gotten to see a lot of this room in the bright light, I want to darken it to make it feel a little bit more intimate, and that way I can start to see how much more lighting we need to add into the room. So we've got our chandelier from the top, and we'll start incorporating more lights throughout the home as we are building it. But I really like how this covered counter looks. So when I'm trying to find items for my homes, I usually go through the houseware, and then I will start to work my way into the miscellaneous items, and I usually have mine sorted by type. Only when I struggle for a while trying to find a certain item I want, I will put it in alphabetical order. But it's really nice when you're building, like how I'm looking here in the food section. I try to pull out all of the items that I know I'm gonna wanna try in a build. And the great thing is when you're starting to experiment, you can always go back and look at the log in each room. So I definitely, when I originally built this, I kept playing around with what items I wanted to put on the shelf and what color. But see, we're gonna put this nice ceiling shelf over the covered counter, so it just makes the room feel a lot more filled. So even though you can't always see the kitchen when I'm working on it, well, now that I'm working on it, I like to create a room that's really livable and accessible. So the kitchen's not always visible when you walk into the room or when I'm going to take the picture, but I still want Tiffany to have a home that she can enjoy. So I'm going to incorporate her kitchen, and I want it to, as I said, be accessible so you can actually walk through all parts of the furniture that we're building. It's really only when I get to the dining room that you're not able to sit on the chairs easily, which I kind of wish there was a way to jump on them the way you do with the bar stools, but that's okay. It still looks pretty, and I know that Tiffany can teleport onto it if she wants to use it. But pretty much this whole room is accessible. There's only those few areas, and I've been having fun trying to mix and match furniture because I usually don't do elegant builds like this. But what always helps me when trying something new is having a color palette set. So I really wanted to use a lot of Christmas items. This rug is one of my favorites that I've been wanting to use. It's a DIY from last year. So we're incorporating all of the Christmas items from last year. I kind of like last year's items more than this year. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of cute items from this year as well, but last year's items are like just out of this world. So we'll be continuing the decorating, and I will be back again as you start to now see the dining room unfold, and all of these custom codes that I'm also using as well will be in the description box along with the creators' socials. So as always, show them some love and support. I also wanted to put a little area for Santa's arrival. I always remember when I was younger, you'd leave some milk and cookies for him, but because I want the milk to match the color palette of the home, Santa gets chocolate milk in this home and some moon cakes. So when I was building this, I couldn't remember what painting went on the wall here, but after recording, I definitely went back and changed it because I didn't realize that I had the same paintings on both sides of the wall. Same thing with adding this Moroccan side table and books. I changed that after recording, but it's just little tiny things that I'll go back and change. But basically the room ended up like this, and this does conclude our speed build, my friends. So until next time, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day or night wherever you are.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We'll stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day.